Well, Dad's back, so it means that we can crack on and get loads of things done. We can have Team Terry and Tracy and Team me and Dad in one place, and it's amazing. It means that we can do so much now, and there's so much to get done. Obviously, we're aiming to have as much of this done by Christmas as possible so that we can be in here and enjoy these rooms for Christmas. So, first off, we need to get the floor down. Now, as you remember, when we started digging the tunnel out and when we went into what we were going to use the toilet, that we're not using as a toilet anymore, it's possibly going to be a china cabinet, a china pantry. We don't know yet, but we're going to fit it out. We're going to use it as a room. We need to use it as a room, and we need to get it prepared as well, because it's one, it's a big drop straight down right now, and two, it's straight onto the brickwork. So we need to cover it up, insulate it, because it's kind of pointless going to all this work in the chateau, double glazing and everything else, if we're just going to leave that open and the wind just rattles straight through. So that's going to be a good job done. We also need to get the electrics sorted in the grand salon. Now, that's the last room on this floor that really we need to get the electrics ran for. So it'll be a case of running light switches, running lots of plug sockets and getting it all prepared, ready for Jan to come and hook it all up so that we can have electricity in here with big, beautiful chandeliers, which I'm sure you'll all be happy about. And on top of that, we've got Brian here as well. So Brian is finishing off. You remember that Laura and Brian rebuilt the gate posts and put all that back up. Well, Brian's going to come, and you may remember there was a wall next to the gate posts as well that had some beautiful ironwork on it, and that's going to have to be restored. So he's on with that right now as well. So loads going on. We better crack on.
Good.
Well, floor's back down, looking great, means we can access that room without falling 10, 12 foot to our deaths in there now, so it's great. But there's still a lot of work to do in there. There is walls that aren't straight, we've got stone sticking out the walls, we've got the old pins. We know it used to be panelled in there because we've got the old pins that used to hold the panelling on as well. Obviously that's gone over time. It's a fairly new roof on that, so I think what's happened is the roof's gone at some point and it's just wrecked all the panelling in there, so they've just pulled it all out and exposed all the bare brick. So it's up to us now to make it a beautiful working space again. But on top of that, it means that we need electrics in there. Obviously, we're going to need a light in there. We're going to need some sort of plug sockets in there, whether it just be for whatever goes in there, because we genuinely don't know yet whether it's a nice little lamp or whether it's a nice lit up, beautiful china cabinet. We don't know yet. So there's loads to do in there, and like I say, we do need to insulate it. We do need to sort it out because, again, the weather just blows straight through it right now. And again, all the work that we're doing, it's pointless if we're just going to leave that exposed. And if you can hear noise in the background, that's Terry and Tracy cracking on in the grand salon, and it going well. Electrics are getting there. We're going to put loads of plug sockets in because, again, it annoys us not having plug sockets. So there'll be loads of plug sockets going in, loads of beautiful lights. And I think one of the things Terry's looking forward to is running the wires for the chandelier, which is going to be interesting to say the least, shall we? So loads to do. Let's crack on. inch off the bottom.
Yeah, just a bit, like 5 mil on what you've just done.
So 800.
But even yeah, about 7 mil, that's 7 mil on.
Oh, 2 seconds, mate.
No, I've got an angle here. You just throw the cable. Right, that is something.
Fine. Well, that's another wire all in the wall. Now, this has been a bit of a challenge just to get the wall lights in here in the Grand Salon. What we thought was going to be a nice easy job, just channeling the walls to fit the trunking in, has turned into a massive job because all of the granite stonework was literally just below the surface. So we had to cut a massive channel and then chip away at it bit by bit with the chisel. But got this one in, and I've managed to get that one in, and we've just plastered it all back in, so it's all nice and flat again now. And then when we get all these walls properly plastered, it'll just blend it all in. But
now that one's in, we need to look at getting the other ones in on the other side. So we're going to have 4 wall lights in here, 2 here near the chimney, and then 2 on the other side, just to spread the light a little bit more. And then once that's done, we can start looking at the electrics for the chandeliers. Now, you might remember quite a while back we were talking about what we were going to do chandelier wise, and we've come up with a plan with it. So instead of just having one central chandelier, which we like the idea of, we're going to add another 4 chandeliers along with that. So in total we'll have 5 chandeliers in here, which I think might be just enough. But yeah, so that's going to be the next stage with it. We need to find what route we're going to take through, because we've got all of the original plaster coving, which we don't really want to take down. So we're going to have to try and thread the wires through somewhere and get all of the plaster work off this old beam as well, so we can actually uncover the beam and see how bad of a condition it's actually in. See if we can keep it or if we're going to have to replace it. So I'll crack on with the rest of the wiring on this side and go from there.
Yeah, sorted. Happy days.
Well, this has been interesting today, hasn't it, Terry?
That's been. I can't believe how much we have flew through the jobs.
Again, when Dad's here, we can just fly through so much. I work really well together with Dad, and Terry works amazingly with Tracy. So when we can work in 2 different teams in 2 different places, we always seem to get so much done, don't we?
Yeah. Well, we've got all of the insulation up in here.
Yep.
So on the roof, and then the next stage will be the insulated plasterboard.
Yep.
We've started getting all of the plasterboard in here.
Well, it's its own little room now. It's always been open to the elements. It's always been exposed. So it does actually feel like a little room now, and it's quite cute, to be honest with you. The room itself, I've never actually, this is the first time I've worked in here, but out with today, this is the first time I've ever actually stood in this room.
Yeah.
Again, it's always been full of spiders and snakes and everything else, so it's not somewhere I particularly wanted to be. But getting this done, I am really, really happy with it.
Yeah. I think the idea is going to be like a little china pantry that we're going to do. Well,
You say a little china pantry, but I heard you talking about that beautiful china cabinet that we've seen at the Bracon not so long ago.
yeah, that would be amazing. The big Renaissance one.
Yeah, I think in here it'd look absolutely stunning, but does that mean you have to decorate this in a Renaissance style?
Well, that would be easy.
Would it?
Yeah, we can plan that.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll
Or
definitely
that, or
see.
even just a nice little library. Just a nice little, you could close the door, nice little chair there so you could look out the window,
So I can have this room then.
and it'd be like a little quiet space.
Can I have this room then?
As a library, yeah?
Not as a library.
No,
Oh, thanks.
not as a man cave.
Oh, well, it is a little cave. It's actually quite wonderful.
You can have a man cave in the actual cave.
Oh, thanks. I'm getting slummed into the basement, am I?
Yeah, but it's all good. We've got all of the floor down.
Yep.
So you might remember, originally that step was at the front here.
Yeah.
So you came in, it was just a step. So we've took that out. So now we've just got the floor going in and then the step.
Well, again, the French and the Europeans, should I say, were a lot shorter back in the day. So if you imagine, if I stand on there now, every time we walked in here, I'd bang my head.
Yeah.
Every time. I've got to plaster all this up yet, so get all this done. So at least now when you walk in, you're not really in danger of banging your head. You're stepping into a space. So it makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely. It's not as bad.
No.
It's a bit
Nowhere
easy.
near as bad.
No.
So that's been good. Getting on with that, that'll be done. I'd say a couple of days, we'll have that sorted, and we've got electrics in there. We've got space for a light.
You can tell you've been working in here with all the mess.
Progress.
Mess.
Progress.
See? We don't make mess, me and Mum.
Oh no, let's have a look in here, Terry, shall we? Terry and Tracy don't make mess. That's a lie. You liar.
Oops.
But yeah, you've got loads done.
We
Done
have.
really well.
So we've been busy in here. So Mum's managed to get the 2 sockets on this side.
Yep.
And
2
it's
wall lights.
2 wall lights, sorry, yes. And you might just think, oh yeah, God, that's easy, just put on wall lights. It's not. So you might be able to see a bit of our diagrams on the wall. And this is obviously marking out,
I'm seeing more pillars. We haven't discussed these pillars, Terry.
there's going to be lots of pillars. In this room, there's going to be 2, 4, there's going to be 8, maybe 10 pillars in this room
With 5 chandeliers
with 5 chandeliers
and 4 wall lights.
and 4 wall lights.
Oh dear.
It's going to be
This is
over
not a
the top.
discussion we've had yet. I take it you've had this discussion with your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea is we're going to have some pillars there, and also the wall lights are going to be on the pillars, and then we're going to have a big mural on that wall as well.
Very nice. Again, this is the first time hearing of it. With you guys, this is the first time hearing of it as well.
Well, we need a big painting on there.
I thought we were looking at a big bookshelf on there.
No, that's gone.
That's all right.
Yeah.
When did that change?
When we bought the furniture, when you bought the furniture with Mum,
Oh.
and give me a heart attack changing the whole style.
He was, no, don't blame me and your mother. No, Terry. We said this is on you.
Anyway, so yeah, we need a big painting. So if there's anyone that could let us know
Or
where
if
we
anyone
could get
wants,
one
if there is a true artist out there that wants to come and paint this wall for us,
and stay here.
we'll put you up in the chateau. We'll cook for you.
Well, we need it. We've been drawn. These are our little diagrams.
2 meters, pretty much 2 meters by 2 meters.
Yeah, so 196 by 210. So if there's any amazing artists, let us know. Or if you
could
can
be famous. You could have a piece of Lalacelle all to your own. You can sign the corner and everyone know it'll be you.
well, we need 3. We need 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there.
All right, this is news to me, so thank you for that.
So it might just be easier just to buy some. So if anyone knows a website where we can get some really large paintings from, or like wall murals, and they have to be sort of neo-classical style, which is...
I thought we were going Napoleonic in here.
We are, yeah, but like just the style of the painting. So it's like women, which are sort of nude, but...
You want to see the boobies.
Well, we don't want to see bits like that. We normally have like fabric like draped all over them. So
With little bits exposed. Just a nipple here and there.
no, they're just very nice and elegant.
Tastefully done.
Tastefully done,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
But yeah, but we've managed to clear all the beam off, which is all good.
Yeah, it's in unbelievably good condition, to be honest with you. There's
It's-
few points that are scary, but I'd say overall
It's
not
good.
in bad nick.
No, it's good. We've exposed the sides, which that isn't rotten going into the actual stone wall. The only concern that we have got is that it only goes in
About 4 inches, 5 inches.
probably about 6.
But that, you think, if that's 6 inches either side, this would have to sag another foot before that's in danger.
Yeah.
So there isn't that much, but this is a job, again, that we've been putting off now for how many years, Terry? Since we got here, really. We've not wanted to look under that plaster. It has been a scary position to be in, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But it's all off now, and we can start with the next stage. We might get someone in just to doubly make sure that's all okay before we start any further
Covering
work.
it back up again.
Yes.
Yes. So we will get this treated. We will get lots more done, but I think definitely right now it's time for a beer. So hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you got the bell click for notifications. And if you're watching this video after it's been live, then make sure you hype this video as well. So we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
If you'd like to be part of our journey and help restore the chateau, then please join us on Patreon, where you'll be part of our journey, receive a piece of the history, and get exclusive videos.